Hey my babies, go ahead and like this video and don't forget to subscribe to Auntie's channel today.
Hey, I'm getting a little tired of your broken promises. Hey, y'all don't remember that song back in the 90s? Girl, say I'm getting a little tired of your broken promises. What was the name of that group? Y'all look it up and tell me. I remember it was back in the 90s. This group, say you will and you won't, and you do and you don't. No more, no more, baby, I'ma do it right. Say you can't, but you can't be a man, be a man. No more, no more, baby, I'ma do it right. I just wanna know what happened to our love. We used to be best friends. Where did we go wrong? Y'all don't remember that? Oh my God. I'm finna look it up. I knew that's who it was. I just wanted to check and make sure. It was 3LW. 3LW. Y'all know what 3LW is. Three Little Women. That's pretty. They just acronymed it and put three, the number 3, and LW. 3LW stands for Three Little Women. And y'all know Adrienne Baleon. Or however you say her name, she part of that group. And that little light-skinned chick that done got thick, Miss Thickums, who running around here talking about she slept with everybody in B2K. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all know B2K was like the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s when B2K came out. B2K by Wild, all them 3LW, all them came out around the same time. And then the little light-skinned one that was singing, I'm getting a little tired of your broken promises. That one, the little light-skinned one of the group. She admitted that she was around here sleeping with damn near everybody in B2K, girl. Ooh, just around here. Keefy D and yourself. Y'all know that's a movement, right? The Keefy D movement. When you go out here just spilling your beans, just telling your business. Just telling your business for free at that. You Keefy D and yourselves. So she came out there and said that she slept with everybody at B2K like they ran a train on her stupid ass. Why would you come out and say something like that, girl? Y'all music was dope back in the day. But we don't need to know who you fucking and everything. I'm kind of like Dwight Howard when it come to that. Y'all don't need to know who in my bedroom and what they doing in my bedroom. That is my motherfucking business. Okay. Good morning, my baby. This is Auntie Trice here with another video for you. If you have not done so, go ahead on over to TikTok and follow Auntie there at Pretty_Huzzler. That's HUZZLER. Follow Auntie on Twitter at Auntie Be Knowing. Follow Auntie on Facebook at Auntie Be Knowing. Follow Auntie on Instagram at Latrice Brown 53. Don't forget to like this video first on your way in. Go ahead and click the like button on this video first. Then if you like what you see, baby, you know what I'm saying, just go ahead and subscribe to Auntie today, cause I appreciate you. Yes, I do. I appreciate you. Yes, I do. Yes. It costs $0 to support Auntie. So why haven't you done it? Go ahead and do it now. You're wasting time. I'm rolling my trees. I got my coffee brewing, my babies. Yes, God, and it's time to get into this tea for today. I was trying to tell y'all this tea yesterday, last night when I got off work. But I ain't get out of work at 10 o'clock. I was at work all day yesterday. Cause these motherfuckers wanna call out and shit. Ooh, let me tell you a little bit about my job first. Ooh, Lou. Let me tell you a little bit about my job. Auntie is a hard-working woman. You understand what I say? Auntie is a hard-working woman. You heard me? All I do is clock in somebody's clock, do my job, clock out, and go the fuck home. I don't know why it's hard for other people to do the same thing, but I try to tell people all the time, just clock in, do your job, clock out, go home. That's all you have to do. But some people ain't got it like that. Some people don't know how to process certain things, just dumb. Just dumb. It's not a mental illness or anything like that, because I'm not gonna make fun of nobody that got a mental issue. These people are just ignorant. And not ignorant like they don't know. Ignorant like they are willfully ignorant. Like they know, but they choose to be ignorant. They just choose to be like that. Baby, I'm gonna call you ignorant every time. Let me tell you about my damn job. So I work at this little place, little restaurant called Kairos. You heard me. I feeds the people. I'm a giver. I'm a hard worker. I feeds the people. So I come in yesterday at 10 o'clock. Ain't nothing done. And we open up in an hour at 11. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. I come in at 10, an hour before the shift start, an hour before the place opens. Nothing went side up in the front. And then this little manager, this little shift lead, Lord bless his heart, but he came and he was like, bro, the dishwasher Dylan called out, plus our ex shift lead, Akil, he quit. So you gonna have to stay all day. I say, what? Which I didn't really mind because I needs the money. My rent over here is $1,300 a month for a 2-bedroom here in Florida. It's $1,300 a month. Not to mention how high the fucking light bill be. Lights is over $300, almost $400 over here, and I barely be home. So I don't know how the light bill $300, $400. The AC is not on. It's a little cool. It's a little cooler now, so we don't have to have the AC on. I got my door open right now. Letting the air come through. It's 11 o'clock, and y'all know in Florida, 11 and when it's 11 o'clock, it already be pushing, like going 80 degrees. It already be 80 degrees in Florida by 11 o'clock. By 12 o'clock, it's in the 90s. Y'all already know that. Well, now it's 11 o'clock and it's just now hitting 72. I got all my windows open. I got my little porch door open with the screen on it. Letting that nice cool fall breeze come in here. And I swear for God, this month, my lights still was $380. I said, why? We ain't got no AC on. I barely be watching TV like that. I'm always on my phone. So, I don't know what's going on, boy. Florida is a whole fucking scam. All of the United States of America is a whole fucking scam. You hear me? But, so I had to work all day yesterday. I didn't get off until 10 o'clock. So, I worked literally from 10 to 10. I didn't get off until 10 o'clock. So when I got home, I took me a shower. I bathed this ass. I washed this ass. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You heard me. So I washed this ass. I painted my toenails and I went. I was supposed to come on here and talk to y'all last night because I got to push out these videos because it's been messy. This whole week just been full of mess. And I'm trying to keep up with it so I can be able to come and tell y'all everything that's going on. So I'm ready to talk to you now, my babies. I just wanted to go on here and literally just tell you about that, about what's going on to my job. Sometimes I got to vent to y'all because y'all my only friend. Y'all my only people that I really talk to besides Uncle E. So, like, I be having to vent. So I appreciate y'all for letting me vent. But one last thing before I end this story. What I was talking about when the ignorant statement that I made saying people are willfully ignorant. Okay. First of all, the shift lead, he need to stop smoking weed. I don't know what type of weed he's smoking, but it ain't the weed I be smoking because this motherfucker just be on 10. And I don't know why the fuck he always like that. Like, seriously, I don't know why he always like that. But he always, we gotta go, we gotta get this, we gotta get it. No, you're not gonna rush me, especially with these customers. You're not gonna rush me. into preparing no food. You ain't gonna rush me for no DoorDash order. You ain't gonna rush me for nothing. Auntie don't like to be rushed. You ain't gonna rush me for nothing, because then I'm gonna move slow on purpose to piss you off. And that's what I did too. I moved slow on purpose to piss him off and to show him if you take your time with things, it's still gonna get done. He was, ooh, that little man, that old ass man, he works my nerves. And Dylan, Polar Dylan, you could tell he a meth head, because he done smoked his whole front side. He done smoked, like, he ain't even got his all fours. He only got his canines. He only got his canines. He only got his fangs in the front. And his bottom ones is finna rot out. His bottom is rotting out. He literally smoking his teeth out. I knew he wasn't gonna fit. I knew he wasn't gonna last. Dylan ain't even made it to 2 weeks. And he calling out damn near every day, talking about, I don't feel good, because he done been to smoked all that shit. And then when you're coming down off of it, yeah, you gonna get sick. You ain't gonna feel well. So he called out. He the dishwasher. Dylan is the dishwasher. He called out. Can't even come in. All you got to do is just wash dishes, bro. And you ain't even really washing dishes. You putting them in a machine. He can't even do that. Done smoked all damn night for the past 2 days and can't even get up to come to work. Now, let me tell you what's willfully ignorant. You smoking, knowing that you have a job that you literally just got hired on, and now you've called out for 3 of the 4 shifts that they put you on. How you want to make it to one of your shifts? He only put you on 4 shifts and you only made it to 1? Oh yeah, you got to go, meth head. You got to go. You being willfully ignorant. You want to be on that shit and don't want to, apply yourself. Yeah, you got to go. You got to go. I hate dealing with people that are ignorant like that, and you're willfully ignorant. That makes me have to work harder. I got to come here, push out videos, go to work. Then I'm working on my own business. Yes, Auntie finna open up her own business again. And it's like, it's just too much. But thank y'all for letting me vent. I love y'all. Now let's get into the tea for today. Okay, the shooter in Maine, the mass shooter, the mass murderer who went down there in, that's up there. That's upstate. He went down to a bowling alley. It was pretty much a strip. He went to a strip where they had a bowling alley, they had a bar and grill, clothing stores, shops. It was a little strip. He went and he fired shots in a bowling alley in a bar and grill area. And he wounded over 50 people. And now they're saying the death toll is 18. They said the death toll was 22 when I first reported it. But now they're saying that the death toll is 18. Well, the main shooter, the person that they had as a main suspect, his name was Robert Card. He has been found dead from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. He went and killed himself. Okay? So after he did that, open fired on all them people, he got in his car and he drove off to a whole nother city. He drove in Maine. He was still in Maine. He drove off to a whole nother city, went into a little shack in the woods somewhere. So he knew where that was. He went to a little shack in the woods and he offed himself. That has nothing to do with mental illness, because if he was mentally ill, he would have offed himself first before he went and harmed all them people. That man just had a bad day. He wanted someone to pay. So that's what he did to make his problems go away, but he created more problems.
And Omar Jimenez has been there covering this story as this manhunt has been underway for this suspect over 48 hours now. Omar, what have you learned?
Yeah, Caitlin, over 48 hours in this manhunt, and multiple sources are now telling CNN this suspect has been found dead in the woods in the town over from where I am in Lewiston, which is where both of these mass shootings took place, again, over 48 hours ago at this point. As we understand from sources, he was found dead due to a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. He was found in the woods, as I mentioned, near Lisbon, Maine, which is the town over from here in Lewiston. They've been searching for him since the shootings took place. And
closely what is happening in Maine. CNN's Omar Jimenez has been there covering this.
For the record, just a quick disclaimer, Auntie is not encouraging suicide. For anyone that is contemplating suicide, I want you to go and get help immediately. If you are even contemplating, if you start having these thoughts like the world is better off without me, or they would be better off if I wasn't here, or dang, I just wish I didn't wake up today. You start feeling like that, you need to go talk to somebody right then. You hear me? Don't play with it. 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 Okay, so I am not encouraging suicide. But if you feel like you can't hold on no more and you finna just let it loose on yourself, my baby. Let it loose on yourself. Now, I'm not encouraging you to do it. I want you to go get help. Seek help and seek help first. Seek help really fast. Okay? But if it get to that point where you finna snap, crackle, and pop on yourself. You hear me? Don't take out nobody else. That's selfish. Your soul going straight to hell. You're condemning yourself straight to hell. You surely is. Go straight to hell, Mr. Robert Carr, because you had no business doing what you did. The youngest person that he killed was 15 years old. Out here hanging out with their people. Didn't know that this was going to be the last time that I'm out here hanging out with my people. This is going to be the last time I'm laughing, kikiing, saying I love you. This the last time. He didn't know that. You never know the time. You never know the day. You don't know. That's why you got to live every day like it is your last out here for real. Stop letting people stress you out. Don't let nobody abuse and misuse you. Don't live your days out in misery because your days are only a few. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Life too short for you to live it in misery. Life too short for you to just be dealing with all of this in the mind and you just can't sort it out and can't get it out. Go talk to somebody. Life too short for that. Robert Carr, and I'm telling you, this man lived all the way up until he was 40 years old and decided it's over with. And I guarantee you, this is not his first time feeling like this or thinking like this. This didn't just happen overnight. You understand what I'm telling you? Go get help when you start feeling it the first time. Stop being in denial. Go ahead and help yourself before you wreck yourself. That's it. That's all. Prayers and condolences to the families of the victims, to the victims. That is sad. That is sad. That's crazy. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is my last point for this video for today. I do got a couple of more videos coming out, but I got something to do real quick. Then I'm gonna come back with some more videos. So I want to talk about Britney Spears' book, okay? Britney Spears has a tell-all book entitled Britney Spears, The Woman in Me, and it's basically telling everything about her life and everything and what she went through and her past relationships. In this book, one of her past relationships that she talks about is with her ex-boyfriend, Justin Timberlake. Yes, and you will see her reference him in the book a lot by JT. When she say JT, she's saying Justin Timberlake, because back in the day, that's what we used to call him too, JT. JT, that's what we used to call him too. But she speaks of a time where her and Justin Timberlake got pregnant. and she had to abort the baby because it was too early on in her career as a pop star. You know, Britney was, oops, I did it again. But it was way too early in her career, breaking off from, Disney into the pop world. And she got pregnant by Justin. So her manager said, you going to have to abort that shit. And Britney did what? She aborted that baby. She aborted that baby. And that's what I'm talking about now, especially with this whole Sexy Red thing. And she coming out that she pregnant. That makes people feel so fucking bad. I bet you. Like Britney Spears, your people back in the early 90s, the people back in the early 80s and the 80s and stuff. They managers told them to abort their babies because it was too early in their career. It was too early in their career for them to have babies. Babies are a lot of work. Not only do I have to watch out for myself to get this baby here, it takes 9 months to get them here. But when they do get here, I literally have to put my world on hold just a little bit to raise this child. It don't just stop after conception. It don't just stop after birth. You have to raise, you got to sit down somewhere and raise your child, Krishan. Oh, God, I ain't even talking about Krishan. Lord, it's the ADHD. It's the ADHD. But Sexy Red, Cardi B, yeah, I bet you it pissed Britney Spears and a bunch of other stars, because I bet you a bunch of other stars that ain't even told their story yet got stories similar to Britney Spears. They had to abort their baby for their career. They chose their career over a child. And I know they feel bad for that. But here Sexy Red ass go, just making my pussy pink, my booty hole brown. You just coming out. And here you go with a whole damn baby in your stomach, looking like you 5 to 6 months pregnant. Child, stop playing. That was unheard of with the stars from yesterday. You couldn't do that yesteryear. You couldn't do that. A couple of, about 20 years ago, you couldn't do no shit like that. Getting pregnant your first 6 months out and you on tour. No, you couldn't do that. They were going to drop you like a hot potato. Yes, God. Another thing she talked about with JT is that he was trying very hard to fit in with the black artists back then. And he was doing some weird shit.
Sync was what people back then called so pimp. They were white boys, but they loved hip-hop. To me, that's what separated them from the Backstreet Boys, who seemed very consciously to position themselves as a white group. NSYNC hung out with black artists. Sometimes I thought they tried too hard to fit in. One day, Jay and I were in New York, going to parts of town I'd never been to before. Walking our way was a guy with a huge blinged-out medallion. He was flanked by 2 giant security guards. Jay got all excited and said so loud, "Oh yeah, faux shiz, Genuine, what's up, homie?" After Genuine walked away, Felicia did an impression of Jay. "Oh yeah, faux shiz, Genuine." Jay wasn't even embarrassed. He just took it and looked at her like, "Okay, fuck you." His band NSYNC was what people back then called so pimp. They were white boys, but they loved hip-hop. To me, that's what separated them from the Backstreet Boys, who seemed very consciously to position themselves as a white group. NSYNC.
He was doing some weird shit, just like how us black folks be doing to fit in with these Mexicans and everybody else from a different culture. We'll even change. Child, you can't tell me my name ain't Maria on motherfucking Cinco de Mayo. ¿Qué pasa? Nueve? And I just said a number, a name of a number. Nueve? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo está? Sí. You cannot tell me my name ain't Maria Rodriguez on Cinco de Mayo. So that's pretty much what JT was doing. And, because like she said, NSYNC was into it with the hip hop and R&B. They liked that culture. They liked the black culture. They weren't like the Backstreet Boys that stuck to white pop and everything. NSYNC was trying to be one of us. Okay, that's why we loved NSYNC. Because they had a little bit of our flavor. We knew they were getting it from somewhere. But no, I didn't find that weird. That's just like us when we want to be included in somebody else's culture. That was what JT was doing. He was trying to be included with the guys, with the cool guys. That's all. But I do believe what she's saying is true. I do believe he was saying some stupid shit like that. Faux shizzle, my nizzle. Well, you can't say my nizzle because my nizzle actually equals up to my nigga. So, no, you can't say that. You probably got a beat down. But faux shizzle, my homie. Yeah. You trying to be like one of us. What's up, bro? What's up? That's all that was, Britney. Well, my babies, that's all I got for this video. I'm coming back with another video. I got to just go pick up my sister real quick and come back home. All right, now I'm going to sit in this chair, smoke on my herb, and talk to y'all some more until I go to work. Okay, my babies? I love you. Bye.